Well, what do Wade Redden, Jordan Tutu, Chris Osgood, and Hockey Central's Darren Millard all have in common? Well, they all lived and played hockey in this week's host city of Rogers Hometown Hockey. Let us head to Brandon, Manitoba for some final thoughts before our crew packs up and heads to Sudbury, our next stop next week.
Stop number 8 on the Rogers Hometown Hockey Tour, the Wheat City of Brandon, Manitoba. A great Wheat Kings hockey program here. I've been to the Memorial Cup 5 times, and Kelly McCrimmon, the owner, GM, and coach, has had them 18 of the last 19 years in the playoffs, Jen, and obviously we're in your backyard, so you had a great time with some buddies.
I did. It's always nice to be back in Manitoba, and even if the weather was a little brisk, we had a lot of fun with the kids. They bundled up, they came out, celebrated the festival with us. We had great school visits. Hundreds of kids were wearing their jerseys. And we got on the ice with some of the girls. Girls Scotiabank Hockey Fest was taking place. We had Olympic gold medalist Megan Mickelson was here, as well as Sammy Jo Small. And Sammy came over to me during the session and said, "This is my favorite part, getting on the ice with these young players and sharing the instruction."
You know, Jen, you went off to the NCAA and, of course, had a brilliant career. Now it's like a factory. It's incredible the number of women who are going and taking their talents down to college hockey in the U.S.
Yeah, and absolutely. I mean, Brandon's had some great players on the men's side of the game that have been very successful goaltenders, but the talent in Manitoba has been very strong on the women's side of the game. Hallie Kruzaniak's from Brandon, now playing on the national team. We've got Janelle Kohanchuk, just missed the Sochi team, playing now. Jocelyn Rock played with Sochi. And Bailey Bram, another girl who's played in the States, playing well with the national team. And I think that's where Sammy Jo Small and some of the veterans have had a great importance of giving back to the game and understanding how deep now the talent runs in our country.
The other thing that struck us, obviously the influence of the McCrimmons. Brad lost his life in 2011 in the plane crash in Russia, but he wrote letters to hockey players. He was influential for all those Hall of Fame defensemen like Chris Pronger, Nick Lidstrom, Al McInnes, Ray Bourque, and Mark Howe. And Kelly now carries on the McCrimmon tradition of leadership. The Billets could go right through the system and tell you that Brandon is a place you would want your son or daughter to play hockey. When we get to our next stop, it'll be the tale of the old lamplighter, Toe Blake. It will be Mike Foligno and the Foligno family. We're off to Sudbury for a Sudbury Sunday night on Rogers Hometown Hockey next week.